stepping stone and a good base for Africa. Before I continue, I would like to call one of our top advisory board members. Prince, please, can you join us up here? We'll allow Sajid to call from there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Things are small. The African World Office, and then I can only be able to back myself. Thank you for coming and take your time and go ahead with us as we unveil our plan through this video. Thank you.
So I'm going to be giving the microphone to the representative of the U.S. African Trade Council, Mr.
Representative of the European Cultural Center, Ambassador Santama is my name, and today we are having our official signing of our partnership with the African CEOs. So as a witness to this special event, we're very happy to be with you. We respect your time and we thank you for your presence today. About the African CEO Club, we can see it's Africa for Africans. We need to be the one to develop our countries. Nothing is wrong if you're black, nothing is wrong if you're African. I guess most of you have traveled to different countries and you have seen how the people decided to
sector the development table. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Tahiru Bala. I'm a veteran banker and I've spent close to 30 years in the bank of industry, and I'm also happy to announce that from 1st of November I will be the CEO of my own. So I want to leverage on the experience
Create sustainable development for ourselves by empowering our minds and leveraging on one another's social capitals and contacts and building partnership within the African continent that can foster good trade and collaboration for the continent. And I feel that the essence of the African CEOs is to see that we drive that narrative, bring together like-minded people to begin to think for the continent, create jobs for the continent, and sustain the continent through its developmental strides. And God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Walking down to the Isles of Nigeria, such a powerful country, it gives me more honor to lead this delegation down here by myself. We believe that true transformation happens when leadership meets collaboration, when vision meets structure, and when institution, public, private sector, and come together to move our continent forward. Today we are proud to formalize this new partnership between our organizations, which includes the Copenhagen, the CEO is here, the European Cultural Center, the country director is here, U.S. Africa Trade Commission will be joining us, and a few other offices. I think they're coming late due to some of them are flying into this country today. This partnership represents far more than signatures on papers. They symbolize shared commitment, building through these alliances, we created new pathways for entrepreneurs to thrive, for women to lead with confidence, and for youth to find opportunities beyond boundaries. As a young woman, an African young woman, a black woman, leading such a consortium, it's not just an easy task, it's a whole movement. But we believe that with the right support and partnership with institutions like this, it is something that is very much powerful. When we amplify the voices of women, where we talk about, it's a powerful movement, collaborating the influence, resilience, and economic leadership of women across the continent. Women have been doing amazingly well in this continent, but due to the fact that our gender has not been really into the houses of power, right now we have started advocating for this. We've started supporting and building up platforms where women start to take a leadership position. And this is why we're here today. And this is why we'll be here on Thursday as well. These programs are not only events, they are platforms for transformation, inclusion, and real economic growth. I want to take this moment to thank you all, to thank our partners, to thank our supporters, our sponsors. We have some major sponsors who are sponsoring both these events and the future events that are coming up, including All Prime, New World Enterprise from the US, Country Solutions, and other organizations who are sponsoring this organization at the moment. Our advisory board members who drive this vision The team of the Africa CEO Club, which includes some of us are here. I will definitely like them to come and start with us right here. Please, where's Mariam? And it was as countries, as the continent at large, to be able to attract not just investment and possibilities, but also attract the goodwill, understanding today with these partners. This will serve as a declaration of unity. Across our borders and differences, we remain the African with one mission: to build, to innovate, and to empower. Let this gathering remind us that Africa's future is not just a dream. It is a plan, and it starts with a conversation like this, partnership like this, and people like you and I, everybody in this room. We are the ones that will build this continent, and without starting, we can't get it done. And the best time to start was yesterday. So if we missed yesterday, today is the right time. Why not do it now? I thank you all for being part of this historic journey. I thank the media, the press, and everybody who is here today to cover this event. Thank you so much for being part of this, and we look forward to doing more like this, because a lot of awareness and sensitization need to be done in this continent. May today mark the beginning of a stronger alliance, deeper understanding, and a more prosperous African private sector. Today, let's keep building the Africa we deserve. Thank you, God bless you all, and God bless you.
Good day, everybody. My name is Aja Adedeji. I am a Nigerian and an African woman. I'm proud to be an African, and whenever this is for a great being an African. If there is another world I want to come, I still want to be an African woman. Thank you. Madam, well done for what you are doing, and to your partners, welcome. Feel at home. Right at home. I've been to Gambia. I have full friends there, but exporting to Gambia is not that easy. Thank you for the leadership role you are taking up. I hope the collaboration will be a successful one. I would like you to brief us more about your CEO Club, what every other African country can benefit, where you started and where you are taking us to. Thank you.
That question, and I think every journey starts from a step, and this is where we come in as individuals and change makers of this continent. The Africa CEO Club mission and agenda for the future is to build hubs, business hubs across the continent, where CEOs and people of development will be able to find a hub where they can meet, connect, build, invest, and grow. One thing about me is I always say that it is very important to verify and understand everything that you go into, because there's a lot of things that is happening across the continent, not just in one country, but across the continent, where people wear the hat of being African, lobbying for investment, and then getting into things that are very with over 1,700 airport lounges where our members have access to business class lounges. We have partnership with hotels, 5-star hotels, where our members also have access to these things. So there's a lot of things that our members do have access to, and there's a lot of things that are beneficial to this organization and also the people that follow it. In regards to where we're heading to, I think where we're heading to is already clear by the name that it's given. The Africa CEO Club is heading to where this continent needs it. I've been part of a lot of businessmen consortium, the Turkish Africa Businessmen Consortium, the European Union Businessmen Consortium, but I haven't found the Africa Businessmen Consortium, and this is where the Africa CEO Club comes in. We have been talking in forums, in summits, and events, but the activities have not been put in ground because the right people were not put in the right places to do these things. So this is where the Africa CEO come in, where we bring about the right people, the right organization, without fear, without...
We're expected to see some government officials. Yes, there's somebody from BOI. We discovered that government on its own, private sector, that handshake is not yet there. Both organizations or both arms work in silos. What am I saying? In Nigeria, as of today, through the NEPC, the Export Promotion Council, we've had a situation whereby trade houses have been established across Africa, down to the UK. What's happening with them? virtually nothing. Conferences, we go to conferences, local conferences, international conferences. Thank God for Afrexim Bank, yes, a lot of initiatives ongoing. But we still see these things at talk shops. I'm talking from a point of view of a journalist. We've not seen these things on ground. Maybe this forum should tell us what is being done and what can be done in practical terms with timelines. It might help.
What has not been done, what is yet to be done. But if we give ourselves to lean back on what has not been done with the things that are available, what are the possibilities of building new things? Organizations like this will come in and most of them fail along the way. But one thing I know for sure is when we build together, when we build with purpose, there's nothing that will make us fail. Government involvement is very key, and yes, we have government involvement in our organizations and our future projects and stuff. And the reason why I mentioned a few earlier on was because these are things that we are already working on. The private sector alone cannot move without government, and the government cannot move without the private sector. So there's always that room and flexibility that will occur, and this is something that we'll work towards, and this is something that we want to be able to build. As for the trade and investment circle across the continent, we have seen what is happening already, but yet still, there's work that is being done, even if it is not sufficient to your eyes, but there are people that are benefiting from these jobs that are being done. There are organizations that are benefiting from it. Every single African continent has, a country has a program for export, for trade, for investment. They have these ministries for purposes. For people comes in. We bring about the CEOs and tell them where to get this information so that they can benefit from these programs. There's a lot of programs. As small as Gambia is, as small as my country is, we have a lot of programs because we have the Gambia Investment and Export Promotion Council that sits there. But how many CEOs, how many business individuals go there to knock their door just for information purposes? Very few. Only the ones that are enlightened. So being enlightened, conversations like this is very important so that people can be aware of these activities. If that answers your question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ben, that answers your question. Thank you.
Association of Livestock Managers and Food Product Dealers Association of Nigeria. Please, I want you to enlighten us on the kind of programs you have for women empowerment, especially those in the rural areas that are really producing those things that are beneficial.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
To start with, I have to thank Her Excellency, the Honorable President of the local organization for this kind of initiative in Nigeria. We are from the health sector, health and tourism sector. I'm Usman by name, a medical tourism specialist. And as we all know, we have a lot of challenges in our health program for health sector because what is happening these days, a lot of our medical personnel are located abroad on the daily basis. Some of the CEO of hospitals, they cannot afford to run the hospital because of the poor working environment, and on the daily basis they are migrating abroad. And those that have money, whenever they have health challenge, they are locating abroad. Sorry, they are seeking for quality and specialized medical treatments abroad on a daily basis. I don't know if you have any program for healthcare sector.
We have supported well over 100 standard hospitals across Nigeria. So in Bank of Industry, we have a healthcare and pharmaceutical division within the bank. So comprehensive loan packages are available within the bank system. So what you need to do is to approach any of the branches or the head office here in Central area and ask them that you have a project in the healthcare sector. And I think the bank will adequately finance provided you meet their basic criteria. Thank you.
Members of the press might recently recall that an investment fund just held in Abuja to members of the public and also the private sector And that includes not only funds for building hospitals, but also for capacity training. I think leveraging on this African CEOs Club, a number of milestones can be achieved. So I believe that the health sector is also gathering momentum, and also in partnership with 2 or 3 general hospitals under the Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission. There is something going on currently in partnership with our organization. Thank you very much.
And also we have the African Union who will be attending, as well as some of our other speakers and other institutions that have women in leadership positions as well will be coming together. So it's strictly by registration, but we will open doors for media to attend as well, as media's coverage will be very much needed for the fact that we want to reach as many people as possible and also get this conversation going as far as we could, not just within Nigeria but the entire continent. So if we are winning in Nigeria, we are winning everywhere in Africa. So this is why we are here right now to have this conversation and turn Nigeria into a hub for the ACC, not just a place with a single office, but a hub for ACC as well. Thank you.
To what Mr. President has said, coming out of the General Assembly of the United Nations, Copenhagen is able also to attract a number of funding to run under the Africa CEOs Club under the Women's Wing. I think 2 days back, so definitely some funding is going to be channeled. Women are mothers, and the chief executives of all our homes. We know that. And in addition to that, by next year, we are also trying to have a program.
Because we are so big on inclusivity. And last month we celebrated and we added to the for International Deaf People. And also, Fleming Arts Foundation for People's Care anchors a radio program for how to learn and how to support the deaf community. So Fleming Arts Foundation is planning on how to start our own deaf or our own Nigerian Sign Language institution. So I don't know if we have we can get support or if we have any provision for the deaf community in ACC.
So whatever program that comes, it will benefit both the people who are still in this hall, outside of this hall, and people across the continent in the diaspora as well. So definitely we will have programs for people with disabilities. That was the question.
Senior official assistant to the first place organized an inauguration for a conference for people with special disability that's going to take place on the 5th of December. And I believe that some of these excellence of being in the board or being part of the African CEO Club is that you get to have a lot of information with critical stakeholders, because most of what belong to a lot of